What's good? We back. Talking about Issac Dogboe, and Jessie Magdaleno. Sorry if I'm butchering that man's name, but Dogboe beat Jessie yesterday, into submission, and we wondering, should they do a rematch, immediate rematch, or should they do something else? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back on the boxing grind. This was an excellent fight, but don't forget to check the links in the descriptions and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We doing good work on there as well, and breaking news on there as well. Issac Dogboe, talked a lot of shit leading up to this fight. He said he was gonna beat Jessie and present the belt to Trump and send Jessie back to Mexico, deport him. He said he's gonna knock him out in front of his only son. He said a lot of different fucked up shit. And said this guy was inspiring to be a pastor. He was from Ghana. He became the 8th world champion from Ghana. It's a country in Africa, but he had relocated to London, and that's where he's been living at. And he's a middle class kid. He ain't one of those poor, Africans that's being depicted like everybody's poor over there in Africa, which they're not. But yeah, he dominated Jessie. I mean, I don't think there's really no need for an immediate rematch, really. Jessie had a long layoff before this fight, and it showed a little bit. He tried to box, but the little, Dogboe was just too powerful for him, man. He was just too powerful. I'm not really familiar with the, the super bantamweight division. I see Diego De La Hoya name in there. I don't think he won't Issac Dogboe right now. You see the guy from Asia, the Kamada guy, I like him a lot. He came up short versus Jamie McDowell, but I like Kamada a lot. You got Daniel Roman and Ray Vargas champions. I'm not really familiar with a lot of guys at super bantamweight or junior bantamweight, with super bantamweight. Not familiar with a lot of guys and how Dogboe would stack up versus them, but if the Jessie Magdaleno fight is the biggest payday that he can get, why not? You already whooped his ass once, whoop his ass again. I'm not sure that after that, and I'm not 100% familiar with Diego De La Hoya. I've seen him fight. He's the number one contender to this belt right now, according to the rankings before this fight. I'm not sure that that Golden Boy is in a rush to put Diego De La Hoya in there with an animal like Issac Dogboe. This dude is tenacious. He a go-getter. He's aggressive. And, now that he putting some experience behind some raw skills, he going to be a problem in that division. I can just tell you that right now. The Kamada fight will be a good one. The McDowell fight will be a good one for him. Him and Kamada, that'll be a hell of a fight. Both of them, I seen Kamada fight. I seen him come up short versus McDowell, but I thought he won, one of those fights, I believe. They fought twice. But dude from Japan, he can bang too. Him, Issac Dogboe, a good fight. For Jessie, maybe he should take on Diego De La Hoya and try to get another shot at Issac Dogboe. But if he want to go straight for a rematch, I'm pretty sure the Bob Aaron from Top Rank can make that happen. But I don't know, man. The way that Dogboe, took his best shot, got off the canvas, then ran through him like diarrhea. I don't know, man. I think Jessie, he got a long way to go to recovery as far as fucking with an animal like Dogboe. Maybe it was to rust a little bit, but Dogboe tenacity and body work and ferociousness was just too much for him last night. And like I said, it could have been a little bit of the ring rust for him, but yeah, I wouldn't advise Jessie to go straight for a rematch. I rebuild myself up, work on some core work on getting into a rhythm. Give me a good formidable fight next time, or an easy fight, and then I'll try to squeeze in 2 more fights this year. You got to be active. You can't be out a whole year, and then you fighting a guy that got a rhythm like that. So I wouldn't advise a immediate rematch for Jessie. I think Issac Dogboe should go other places and unify or fight other people in the division. But yeah, I didn't even see him inside the top 15, so I don't even know how he got a shot versus Jessie. Maybe my rankings are not updated. They usually update pretty frequently. But congratulations to Issac Dogboe. And I think that he should go on and try to unify or try to find big money for him and trying to build an audience in the United States. And I know he's a smarter guy at super bantamweight, junior featherweight. But I think, I think people can identify with his style, and I think people can get behind him. He could build a nice little fan base here in America. I know he's probably going to try to fight in the UK because he's living in London, I believe, still. So McDowell might be a formidable fight for him and a big money fight over there for him. But y'all know what it is, TBC and more. We gone.